what did he do wrong? I mean, I do not know what went wrong. Hey fam, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Robert Anton here, robertanton.com, and I'm coming to you again with your The Voice commentary. It is night 2 of The Voice season 13, blind auditions with Adam Levine, Blake Shelton, Miley Cyrus, and now Jennifer Hudson for the first time, or JHud. They found some good people last night. Hopefully tonight we'll find a few more favorites. Do you have any frontrunners already? Let me know down in the comments. First up tonight, we had Keisha Renee. She was 30 years old. She did I Can't Stop Loving You by Gibson. And she's a background singer and toured with Nicki Minaj. Blake yelped when she started singing. And she had a really smoky, low range and sweet melodic approach with a lot of soul to it. Blake, Adam, and JHud turned first, and then Miley chimed in. Fourth chair turned good for her. JHud asked her what church she goes to. Adam tried to use the doing something different line on her. Said, oh, if you come to me, you'll be doing something different. Yeah, of course you'll be doing something different. She told JHud she wanted to be a country pop soul artist. Then Blake threw something at Miley, and Miley tried to throw something back. It was all this going on. She went over and started beating on him. You know, I think the coach interactions are very good, but they do sometimes get to be a little bit much, and not so much about the artists and more about just the coaches. But, you know, whatever. Blake talked about himself, and Keisha chose Blake because he's the king of country. Then there was Gerard. He was 28. He did Say You Won't Let Go by James Arthur, and I like the deepness of his voice as he started this out, but it kind of sounded like he was doing karaoke to me. He started improving as he got into the song and started singing to the audience, and then Adam and JHud turned for him. I wasn't totally sold on his performance or his vocal, but it was okay. Adam said he was able to feel something and called him subtle. JHud told him she saw potential there and told him that the key was slightly wrong for him, and she immediately had him do it a half step higher, and it really did sound better on him. Then she started coaching him more. She came up on the stage and told him, you know, do this, to do a little bit of that when he sang one part, you know, to pull it out. You know, so she really was putting it together, and the little things that she did right away made him sound more engaging, more open, more just everything had improved. It was more becoming his song as opposed to him just singing a cover. Dylan chose Adam because he's a fan of Maroon 5. I don't know. I don't know if he made a mistake though. What do you think? Tell me down in the comments. I really just think he should have went with JHud because she was already like just 100% better. He was 100% better. Then we had Maharasyi. She was 27. She did Tell Me Something Good from Chaka Khan. And she gave a little moan before she started this out. Y'all know how I like that. I was like, go ahead on, girl. And Adam was singing along with her, and JHud was miming her singing as she was doing it. She had a good enough voice, though I felt like she was a little behind the groove. And you know, she wasn't quite on the beat. She was lagging behind. And then JHud hit her button, and her lower notes were also a little shaky in places, but Miley also turned for her. Adam said he's happy that she chose that song. JHud told her that she shied away from the end note, and then said if she can think of the note, that she can hit the note. I did a video about that, just a very, very short one where I did it. Maybe I'll put it on the end of this or something so you can see it. Miley said her nerves were holding her back in this performance, and her voice was fluttering all over the place. And that is what I was hearing when her notes being so shaky, and it was probably just her nerves. And Maharasyi chose JHud for her coach. And if you choose me for your coach, please make sure to thumb up the commentary and let me know that you are enjoying it. It's only the second night, but we want to get those thumbs going and get you used to doing them, get me used to remembering to remind you to do them. This is Robert Anton, robertanton.com. Thank you so much for your thumbs. Next up, we had Marlowe Wells. He was 61. He did Love Me Now by John Legend. And I love the sound that came out of him when he started singing this song. I was like, go ahead on and sing, brother. Great current song choice, and he was singing the spit out of it. JHud was looking like she was gonna press, but she didn't, and he didn't end up getting any coach turns, and I was like, what did he do wrong? I mean, it was a great song choice. He sang the heck out of it, made it his own. I mean, just everything was so good. He had a solid voice, great vocal production. I do not know what went wrong. Adam said he took a lot of liberties to make it his own, but he wanted to hear more of the original phrasing. JHud said his voice represented many different genres and she wasn't sure like where he fit. Miley asked him to come back when she's on the show, and I'm sorry to see him go. I really am. Next up we had Red Marlow. He was 40. He did Swingin by John Anderson, and he brought out his guitar and went to town. This was very country, and I wasn't really feeling like there was anything special going on the stage while I was listening to him. You know, and I feel like I'm super critical on this right now, but he popped out a few notes just above his normal range at one point, but it was all kind of sedate and laid back and like one, for me, I was just like, I don't see it. Blake and Miley turned for him at the last few seconds, but tell me what you thought down, especially country singers, country people who really like country music. Tell me what you thought down in the comments. I really wasn't feeling it. Adam called him more country than Blake. Miley talked about the country singer she sang with as a kid. Blake told him that he'd love to see him get the opportunity he deserves, and Red chose Blake. And in the pimp spot, we had Ashland Craft. She was 21. She did You Are My Sunshine, she said, in the style of Chris Stapleton. And again, Blake yelped when she started and turned before she even got through 2 lines. Then Miley and Adam turned. She had a lot of rock edge to her vocal production, kind of giving me a Joplin vibe, but not as raspy. She had like a youthful voice, a nice tone. JHud was really vibing on the sound, but didn't turn. She got off a nice little run around at the end, and I was like, okay, go ahead on. She really put some spit on this, and this was like entertaining, was interesting. She had some peaks and valleys going on. I was very, very much enjoying it. Miley started out trying to win her over and called her the punk rock Dolly Parton. Adam called her a powerful female country rock and roll singer. Blake told her there's an open lane on radio for her right now, and Ashland chose Miley for her coach because she seems like the right fit for her. There you have it. It was a short show tonight, only a few people, 1 hour. Let me know what you thought down in the comments. This is Robert Anton, RobertAnton.com. I will see you guys next week, Monday and Tuesday shows at 8 o'clock. I am out.